Hello, welcome back. My name's Dana. I'm a wellness mentor, and I empower you to lead the life you were born to live through health and wellness mentoring. I've been doing a series on ditching the diet, myth busting, because today, actually, a tough topic. There is a lot of confusion out there in the health and wellness world, and there's a few reasons I think that is true. So first, if you are confused and that can be propagated, then it will keep you in a cycle of trying the next thing and trying the next thing and trying the next thing versus actually finding an answer. So we have this huge wide world of advertising and food and health, and it's a huge industry, and the more that the clients can be confused about how to really live their lives in a healthy way, the more money there is to be made. Second, actually, is our own personal responsibility and taking personal responsibility for our confusion. So let me explain that a little bit. We have our mind, which is a part of our brain. Our brain is the physical part, the mind is the part that we can't see. And to make it simple, there are two parts to the mind. We have our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. And really, we only process about 1% of everything that's going on in our conscious mind. The rest of it happens in our subconscious. And that is where our conditioning comes from childhood, from environment, from books we read, social media that we watch, news that we watch, people that we're around, like our surroundings, really affects our subconscious. And so if we are getting a ton of mixed messages, then that will create a little bit of confusion. But also what creates confusion is that when you step outside of your comfort zone, your subconscious mind, its whole goal is to keep you safe. And this goes back to fight or flight. Your body is intrinsically calculated to keep you safe, and that includes your mind and your nervous system and all of you, and that's actually a really good thing, except for when we are facing emotional stress or spiritual stress. That will also kick us into fight or flight, and that will also encourage our subconscious mind to keep us comfortable. And the thing is that you can be comfortable in a negative feedback cycle, or you can be comfortable in a positive feedback cycle. And a lot of us are over here in confusion land in a negative feedback cycle. And as we try to reach out to move ourselves into a healthier place, into a positive feedback cycle, our subconscious mind is putting up barriers. So if we can use the confusion as an excuse not to grow and overcome, because it feels comfortable to stay confused. So I did a video prior to this about aligning with your values and making choices, healthy choices that align with your goals, your values, your vision. And that is a part of stepping out and deciding that no matter how confused you feel, you have decided, no excuses, that you are going to go on a treasure hunt, a discovery, and you're probably going to take the wrong turn, and that's okay. You can come back, and then you're going to find the next treasure, and you're going to reach the next goal, and then it's going to be a little bit more pressing through, a little more confusion, a little bit more unsureness, but then you're going to press through and you're going to get to the next space. And as you keep pressing through and you keep training to get to your goal, you are going to start reprogramming your subconscious mind in this positive feedback cycle where you will now become comfortable. And there are lots of ways to say this. We can say habits of thinking, we can say patterns, we can say routines, but positive feedback cycles, right? It's because life is a journey about learning and growing, and when you're comfortable in the learning and growing and making healthy choices cycle, then your subconscious mind will already want you to stay there. That will be comfortable. That will be your new quote unquote normal. And it will be then intrinsic that you will stay in that space of curiosity. So you're going to decide to go on a discovery treasure hunt, and you're going to keep the process simple. If anything gets to the point where you're in overwhelm, this is speaking from personal experience. Sometimes I love information, I love data, I love research, but I definitely allow myself to get bogged down, and I have to remind myself to keep it simple. And nutrition is very simple. I broke down macros a few videos ago, and really, truly, nutrition is very simple. It is the right kind in the right amount at the right time with plenty of hydration. And so when we can plug in the details of that and create a really nice foundation, you can always come back to the simple part. That is my body getting enough of the right kinds of nutrients at the right times for my goals and my activity level, as well as being fully hydrated. So that would be an example of simplifying it. And another example of simplifying it is mentorship. So we are made to walk through life in relationship, and that's not just with friends or family or a significant other. Actually, relationship also has to do with the passing of wisdom back and forth and knowledge back and forth. And through that flow, there are great levels of upgrades and actually simplifying the process, because if you can talk to somebody who can explain it to you in a way that you can understand it and keeps it simple, then your discovery treasure hunt is going to be a lot smoother, and the decision to decide, you'll be able to enjoy the decision versus grit and bear it. So confusion happens for two reasons. One, there's just a plethora of information out there, and it's in a system that's making money off of people not knowing where they're going. But also, two, there's personal responsibility in recognizing that your subconscious mind wants to keep you comfortable, and the whole idea is getting comfortable being uncomfortable as you transition into your new normal. And as soon as you're in your new normal, such a buzzword these days, but you're in your new normal, then you'll be comfortable there, and it can be a healthier, positive feedback cycle. If you have any questions about how nutrition relates to the body, or you can use it as a vehicle for personal growth, please reach out. I'm developing a new program. It's about 65% done, and I'll be launching it here in the next couple of weeks. I'm super stoked for that. I love connecting. If you have more questions that you would like to see me answer live, please drop those in the comments. If you're catching this on the replay, I'd love a #replay. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will connect again soon. Peace out for now.